Hey everybody, welcome back to Rambler's Diner. Today we have brought the cook inside, and the reason is because I'm mad. I'm mad at the prices of food these days. It has just gotten so far out of hand that it's ridiculous. And so what I wanted to do today was to see if we can actually make a meal for 4 people in 15 minutes and under $15. And I think that we're going to be able to do it. You see, we've got some chicken here. We have a pound of chicken thighs. That's $5.53. We have 2 packets of rice. These are $1.80 something a piece. And we have 1 bell pepper, a half an onion. We'll use maybe, I don't know, 15 or 20 cents worth of sesame oil and about 65 cents worth of teriyaki sauce. I don't know, maybe a nickel worth of regular oil and some broccoli florets. And to finish that off, we have about a half a pound of grapes to share as a family to finish it off for dessert. Now, let's see if we can do this in 15 minutes or less. And I've got a timer started. If this thing rings, then we've failed. All right, so we're going to get started. And to do that, we're going to press the start button on here. And that's this one. This happens to be in Japanese because we've had it for 15 years or so. And there we go. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take this bell pepper and we're going to cut it just like this around the edges so that we avoid the seeds. And we have the pith out. We'll toss that aside. And we're going to cut those into smaller chunks. Keep them bite-sized. So we've got that. And we'll take our onion, give that a quick chop. And let's fire up the... While that's warming up, we're going to take our chicken and we're going to open that up. I've had this in the freezer for about a half hour or so to solidify a little bit. We're going to take that and we're going to cut it into bite-sized chunks. All right, so we've got our chicken cut up and we're going to take it over to the wok and get it started. We're going to spray this wok with a little bit of oil to get it started. We're going to take our chicken, put it in, get that going. We're going to give it a good pinch of salt, pepper, onion, garlic, and now we're going to give it a stir. We're going to let that cruise for a minute. So we're going to take our rice, and since it's just the two of us, we're only going to actually put one of these in the microwave, tear off the top a little bit, and 90 seconds in it goes. And we're going to give it another stir. And we're going to take this teriyaki sauce and we're going to prepare 1/3 cup of it. And we're just going to set it here for a second. We don't want to put it in just yet. Okay, so our rice is ready. We're just going to go ahead and put that on this end of the serving platter here. And we still have a little bit more than 8 minutes left. Okay, the chicken's about ready. So we're going to take the broccoli and we're just going to go ahead and dump it all in there, along with the rest of our veggies. I'm going to give that a good mix. Okay, now that we've got the veggies in, we're going to put the lid on for just a couple minutes to help steam that broccoli. Okay, the broccoli's been steaming for almost a minute. We're going to take the lid off for a second. We have 5 minutes left. We're going to add a teaspoon or so of sesame oil. We're going to add our teriyaki sauce. And we're going to give it a good mix. And we're going to put the lid back on and let it steam just a little bit more. Okay, we are sitting at 3 minutes. We're going to give this another stir. The broccoli looks like it's very well ready, or it's about ready for us to eat. Give that a good stir. Make sure all the flavors are mixed in really well. We're going to plate it up. And there you have it. One pot, $15 or less, and 15 minutes or less. We have 2 minutes left on the clock. Okay, so there you have it. Out of my anger, a plate like this for a decent price has been born. So let's give it a try and see how we did. Again, we did this for under $15 and in under 15 minutes. So let's give it a try. Let's find a piece of meat here, find a piece of chicken. This will be 2 meals for us. Chicken's done perfectly. Chicken thighs work best, I think, for this. How about a bite of bell pepper? And let's go for a bite of rice. The rice is actually pretty good. If you have the time, and if you have a rice maker, it's probably better to make your own rice. You could make it probably a little bit more flavorful than this, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually. And for somebody who comes home from 8, 10, 12 hours a day, I know lots of people who work 10 or 12 hours a day, every day after you come home. I'll tell you, you don't want to be slaving in the kitchen for a long time, and you don't want to spend too much of your hard-earned money on dinner. So this is something that you can do. We're going to be doing other things like this. We're probably going to turn it into a little bit of a series of sorts, under $15 and under 15 minutes, just to show things that can be done in these difficult economic times. Again, hey, thanks for stopping by Rambler's Backyard Diner today. I know today's topic was a little bit more on the serious side, but sometimes we have to have those discussions, right? I mean, it's tough economic times, and we don't always have the money to spend on steaks and fancy foods, and we don't always have the time to carry everything out to the griddle or to the grill and cook. But we can feed our families for less money and in a very short amount of time when we have to. So again, thanks for stopping by today. We really do appreciate you stopping by. Sorry if I was a little too serious, a little bit too angry, but we're here for you. This is why we're doing it. We want to share our talents with you. And if you saw something that you liked today, if you were inspired, if it helps make your economic situation a little bit better by knowing that you can cook a meal for your family for less than 15 bucks, hit that like button. We really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, come on, subscribe so you don't miss anything we do here in the Backyard Diner or in the Inside Diner. Thanks for stopping by again. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.